What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. So today I am back up at the new shelter build. If you watched the last video that I did a couple weeks ago, I just started this shelter build, this lean-to behind me, right before Thanksgiving. So I told you in the last video that things were going to get pretty busy for me for a little while after that. So I've been working for almost 2 full weeks without a day off. So this is my first real good chance to get up here. Thought I might be able to get out last week after a short work day, but I ended up getting rained out. The weather was just not good for it at all. It would have been a wet, messy video to shoot. So today, beautiful weather, like high 50s, low 60s for the high. Really nice weather to come out here and shoot. So I just checked on the A-frame shelter. I always check on it when I come up here, make sure nothing needs repair or nothing's gotten damaged since the last time I was up here. So it all looked good. Leaf debris is holding up quite well. Understandably, not all of that stays on, and it's not it's not something I'm planning on being perfect over time or anything. So I touched that up a little bit, made sure the shelter was good, and then came up here. So today I am just going to try to really gather resources, because I can already tell from how this build is going so far. Like, I know what I want to get done, and it's going to take a lot of deadfall around here to do it, which is fine. It's just that with this not being my land and being on my wife's grandfather's property, I try to be very respectful, which I would be if I owned it or not. But I try to be very respectful of, deadfall or dead standing. I'm not just going to be taking out trees here. So right now I'm going to grab my axe and saw and see what I can gather up here real quick. I need to try to finish filling this in, and I need to get some more stuff for the sides. Today, that's going to be my focus, is just I want to get this portion done before I build out. So like I've said, I'm going to do a covered porch here in the front, and I'm going to do a extended wall that comes out on each side and closes in the front. So just going to kind of do it step by step. Complete one part, move on to the next, and that way, as each part gets finished, I'll be ready for the next stage of the build. So today, I'm going to try to get more to fill that in back there. I want to do completely across with logs so that I have a solid wall at the back of the shelter. So I'm going to grab some stuff, and I'll be back with you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, I am back. So I spent a good little while, probably over an hour, just running over and grabbing stuff. I found some good dead standing that I was able to cut, and plenty of stuff now that I can start putting on. I found some side pieces for the side walls, and then I found a bunch of pieces for the back. So I'm going to try to position it where you can see what I'm doing really well. I don't want to get too close because I'm also going to be working the sides. So most of this stuff I've tried to already, I was pretty much able to eyeball in the woods pretty closely. I did all the limbing so that the pieces are ready to go. So I'm just going to start throwing those on, see how many I have, see how much I have today. I'm kind of running out of a lot of good daylight in here. I mean, it's probably about another hour and a half still before it's dark, but in this deep, pretty deep woods, it's darker already. So I'm going to do what I can today. Like I said, we're just going to make as many episodes out of this as needs be to get it done. I just want to get it built over time, just kind of take my time doing it, and just let it come together as it does. I'm not trying to rush it. It's a new project. I'm enjoying working on it, so I'm not going to rush it or anything like that. I'll just come out here and get done what I can each trip, and then pick back up on the next one. So I'm going to start throwing some stuff on the back, and then I'm also going to put in some pieces here for the sides. Just one second, let me figure out. I think I dropped my saw over here when I was working on a piece. I'll be right. Okay, I forgot I dropped it back here behind the shelter when I was bringing up another piece. So I'm using the Agawa Canyon Boreal 21, which I've come to find out from their Instagram and also Joe Robinette that they now offer this in they have a new model out that's a 24, and then they also have a smaller one that I want to say is like a 14 or something like that, like a more compact. I really enjoy the 21, so the 24 is also a really cool option to have more saw length for cutting. So that's just a cool option they offer now. That's on their website that you can order. I've been using this one for a while and really love it. I love the way these fold down, and it just makes super quick work of any time I'm out here doing these projects or any kind of camp chores. So highly recommend if you're looking for a saw. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's still got some space in there which I can fill in with some more narrow pieces. What I really wanted to do was get the real foundation and the majority of what the big stuff was going to be on the back done today. I'm going to see if I can find one or two more decent sized pieces to tighten it up a little bit, and the next time I come out I'm going to go find some skinnier long stuff that I can just lay in there. It can rest on other pieces. It doesn't have to be like super strong or support structure or anything like that, but it can just lay in between these pieces and fill in the gaps a little bit. I want it to be relatively flat in the back, so I'm not going to do anything thick. I'm not going to do anything real big if I can help it, but I just want to find some smaller stuff that I can fill in, because with this stuff it's very knotty. It's very, even with limbing it, there's still some material that hangs off and they don't sit perfectly together, so it's hard to get a really tight. The kind of woods I'm in here in the southeast, it's a lot of hackberry and stuff that grows back up in here, and I think some of this might be cedar. There's some really good hardwood in there that I've been using. I've used it on the other shelter and I've used it here, and it's got the smell of like cedar chips. So I think it might be some cedar back in here, but a lot of it's either that's really knotty, or a lot of hackberry, which is just kind of a scraggly, large population around here. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm perfectly fine with that. I like just doing the natural materials. What I have here in other locations, there's more straight pine and stuff like that that a lot of bushcrafters use, and that fits in really well. So it's just kind of dependent on your area for what you have available to you. That's kind of the way of just natural debris shelters, or just using deadfall and stuff like that around what you've got. It's just kind of using what you have. So I'm going to see if I can find one or two more good pieces to fill in what's here, and then I'm going to call the back done for today, and I'm going to throw some pieces here on the sides, get that built up what I can, and call it a day. So I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, I found 3 more pieces quite quickly, actually, thankfully. I had a piece left over here from something else I used, and then I found a couple more back there. So I'm going to put those on, and then I'll get to the sides. Okay, so that's the back done for today. That's the last 3 pieces I had. So that worked out perfectly. And then, like I said, next time I'll work to get some more stuff for that. So I've got some stuff. I think it's going to work for the sides here. Okay, let me grab just a couple more pieces, guys, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got a couple side pieces, a couple more side pieces. But one thing I really want to do before I leave today is I'm putting up these staves on the side, just like I did for the walls of the A-frame. I just want to get those hammered in here. So you can see this one, and I have another one over here that I'm going to hammer in so that it gives support. I'll probably do one in the back next time I come out here, but I wanted to at least get these two in the front because it can lean against the A-frame easier in the back, or the lean-to in the back. So I just got them started. I cut the ends of them so that they'll hammer in the ground easier. Okay, next time I'll just paracord those to the trees that they're by, and that way it'll keep it up good and tight against the wall. But I just want to go ahead and get those in the ground and at least get the supports there, and that way I can just build into it. I'll do the back pieces next time. And that's going to be about it for today, guys. I'm about at the point where I'm going to leave, so I'm going to take a few pictures of it and then get on my way. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any ideas, anything you'd like to see, if you're enjoying the video, please, if you're enjoying the video series, please just let me know in the comments down below, because I really enjoy doing these, and so far I seem to be getting some good feedback on them. A lot of people seem to enjoy watching them, so hope you enjoyed it. I am worn out and ready to go, so I will catch you guys next time from camp. Take care. If you want to check out my Instagram, it's just @Viking Bushcraft and Survival. I'll have pictures up there of the build as well. And then obviously video content here. I don't really do so much video there. It's just mainly pictures of it, little descriptions of what's going on. So if you want to keep up with it there too, you can. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.